Hello and welcome to Wellness Wednesday Live. I am Bethany Zell. I'm the program director for Healthy You at Cary Medical Center. And today we are wrapping up our theme for the month of heart love. And we're going to share today about 10 foods that are fantastic for heart health and that you should find a way to incorporate in your life to benefit your heart. So number one on our list are beets, and beets deserve a major shout out in the heart health department because they're really giving us a high dose of something called a nitrate, which helps keep our blood vessels dilated and healthy. And so a 2013 study showed that even just drinking a cup of beet juice daily significantly lowers your blood pressure, and the blood pressure specifically of hypertensive patients. So when it comes to heart health, red is a really key color, but so are yellow and orange fruits and vegetables as well. All of those bright, bold colored fruits and veggies have carotenoids and flavonoids, which are pigmenting that's known for their heart healthy antioxidant property. So other nutrient-rich vegetables and fruits in this kind of category would include carrots or sweet potatoes, acorn squashes, oranges, cantaloupes, and papayas. So just think full color, but specifically red. Red fruits and vegetables overarchingly have a great heart health preservative factor to them. So beets are a great place to start. And I know for some, the beet juice may not sound very appetizing, but if you can get in the habit of it, and beets have a sweetness to them, they actually make sugar products out of them and use it as a sweetener. So it does have a sweet undertone, maybe not like a traditional orange juice would. But number two on our list equally are pumpkin seeds and walnuts. And so based on a study in 2019 by the American Heart Association, they found that trying to follow the USDA guidelines of about 2 tablespoons a day, because it's still, again, is very calorically dense like our nut and seed friends. So going overboard can obviously do harm. So moderation, but 2 tablespoons a day is still a great amount that you can use for cooking or drizzling on your salad. As for olives, you can use those as well for the same benefit, but you want to be sure to look for low sodium varieties because those would obviously contribute a little more in the blood pressure department. But most stores now have lower sodium varieties available. So look for those. Number 5 on our list are chickpeas or garbanzo beans. These beans are full of fiber, and that can help lower your bad LDL cholesterol. And beans in general are a really underappreciated source of good, solid, quality plant-based protein. All the members of the legume family are really healthy because they're plant-based protein and the kind of fiber that helps lower our cholesterol and stabilize blood sugar levels. So again, they're not alone as being heart healthy legumes. You've also got pinto beans, red beans, kidney, and black beans. And again, remember, canned beans can be high in salt depending on how they're stored and canned. So either rinse them very thoroughly in water before you use them, or you can use dried beans, soak them and cook them yourself to be certain of what you're taking in. Number 6 on our list is one of my favorites, oatmeal. And this is, I mean, it's been around for so long, and fiber-rich oatmeal cuts down on our cholesterol absorption and contributes to improved gut health. It's also a great source of healthy fiber, healthy fat, and protein. Soluble fiber is super important for our digestive tract, and it helps keep our blood sugar levels stable. And that's why you don't get that sugar spike when you eat oatmeal. It's more like a slow release. You can also try other whole grains like quinoa, which is spelled with a Q, Q-U-I-N-O-A. You can try whole grain rices like brown, black, or wild rices, whole grain breads or cereals, but you really do need to be certain to look at the nutrition label and make sure that whole grain is in the verbiage somewhere. It doesn't just say wheat or processed wheat, any of that. You want to make sure it's whole grain on your nutrition label. And actually stay tuned because next month we're going to be doing some stuff with nutrition labels to help kind of demystify them. Number 7 on our list is salmon. The American Heart Association recently reaffirmed its longstanding recommendation to eat fish twice a week if you can to help reduce your risk of heart failure. And so especially salmon and other oily fishes, they are very, very high in omega-3 fatty acids. So trying to get those in twice a week can reduce your risk of heart failure, stroke, other coronary disease. And it might not just be the omega-3s that are good for you, because there's another ingredient in the fish and other seafood called trimethylamine N oxide, which is a mouthful. And that helps reduce our hypertension related symptoms as well. So that's been linked to a benefit in that area. So the American Heart Association recommends fish like lake trout, herring, albacore tuna, sardines, or mackerel to get this heart healthy benefit. Blueberries are number 8 on our list. They are also high in soluble fiber and something called polyphenols. And those are antioxidants that absorb free radicals, as well as providing vitamin C. And all berries really are awesome and have heart healthy credentials because they all pack a big, powerful boost of fiber, and they also have flavonoids and antioxidants of their own. Even, you got strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, they all have their own heart preserving antioxidants. If you don't like berries, you could use red grapes, which have a high component of resveratrol, which is another heart healthy antioxidant. So if you don't care for berries, try the red grapes. They also have that awesome heart health benefit. Number 9 on our list, we have broccoli and Brussels sprouts. And though most vegetables are really good for your cardiovascular health, broccoli and Brussels sprouts especially are at the top of the list. In 2020, an Australian study found that these and other cruciferous vegetables like cabbages and broccolis and those kinds of things are linked to that decline in blood vessel disease. So they're high in disease-fighting flavonoids and carotenoids, as well as cholesterol-lowering fiber. And I know we're hearing fiber as this common thread through all of these power-packed, heart-healthy foods today. And with all veggies, they're very low in calorie density, which means you can eat a lot of them without tipping that calorie scale too much out of your favor. Other heart healthy greens include spinach, kale, baby greens, Swiss chard, collard greens, and really trying to get those in 3 times a day. Dark green leafy vegetables help reduce your total risk of cardiovascular disease or diabetes. I mean, you can't go wrong with fruits, most of the fruits and veggies. And the final item on our list today are number 10, chili peppers. And these little peppers, they can kick you. They can give you that hot and spicy kick. And that's because they have a substance called capsaicin. And capsaicin also has anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and blood glucose regulating effects, which is fantastic news for our heart. And again, another study done last year of more than 500,000 people found that those who ate chili peppers had a 26% lower relative risk of cardiovascular death than those who hardly ever ate them. And the other great news about that is if you're not a spicy person, you're not into that super burn your mouth kind of spice, even though they're not nearly as strong in the capsaicin department as the super hot variety, sweet green and red peppers also supply it. So not quite as much as the hot and spicy, but certainly nothing to balk at. So anywhere you can get that kind of thing into your diet, the better it is for overall health and your heart. So that's what we have for you today. We hope you'll look for ways that you can incorporate some of these 10 great foods for heart health. And we hope you'll join us back here in the month of March for 2 more Wellness Wednesday Lives, as well as a lot of great virtual programming around the theme of nutrition. So we'll look forward to seeing you then, but we still have a few more days to talk about our hearts and love and caring for ourselves. That's been our theme this whole month. So stay tuned, keep in touch, and be well.